Was it an empty bottle?
No.
Well, that's a waste of alcohol.
Yeah, and a wave of like this brackish, really terribly smelling tequila starts like flowing towards you. Do me a dexterity saving throw, actually.
Damn it. 10.
Yes, so you are being swept up by this tequila, pushed in through the open door.
At the same time, I'm gonna like lick a little bit of it, like drink, like.
It is not good tequila.
It is still tequila.
Yeah. You hear this loud crash as you're hiding behind the door, and you see a wave of a clear liquid flowing through the door, as well as the Nemo on his back is gliding along the liquid. And now you kind of look around you, and you're in front bar.
What?
Yeah.
Are we a normal size now?
You are normal sized. However, something is a bit off. Like everything is kind of inverted. Before the bar was going like this way, now it's going like this way, and like it's just mirrored, pretty much. And this door is missing.
It's not on the other side.
No, it's leading. The door leading down to the cellar is gone.
Is the door behind the bar there?
It is.
I don't know if we're going in circles or not, but
Do we see the cat?
No, you do not see.
do we see the tequila on the floor?
No, you do not. Looking back behind you, out the door you came from, you do see the cat, like laying against the bar top with the bottle smashed over it.
Huh. I think it would have been really helpful if we had Lemmy still around. But is the trap door there yet? Still?
The trapdoor was downstairs. The bar.
Okay.
There was a door here, right?
There was a door there.
Is it there now?
It is.
Let's go in there.
The opposite side.
Okay, let's do that. That's with the room full of fire last time, right?
In the corridor, one of the doors had been full of fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if that fire's still there. It can't be introverted. Wait, not introverted.
Open the door, and a wave of cold just washes over you, and you see this big ice cavern. And you see kind of sparkling within the ice. You see the sparkling of a massive treasure hoard, and in the middle of the cave, a huge white form is there. Near a deep rumbling snoring.
So it's a dragon, we assume.
It does look like a dragon. And
Okay.
it's big.
I don't think I'm gonna drink again after this.
No.
You have an idea?
No. If everything is inverted now, does that mean is the stairs to the upstairs there?
No, that was the door he opened, and it opened into the big cave.
Oh, like so this corridor with the doors is gone. It's just a cave now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Could I detect thoughts to get into his dreams?
Do you have detect thoughts?
Yeah, level
do.
3. Second level spell.
Yeah. How long range is it?
30 feet of you.
Yeah, 30 feet.
Yeah. So the dragon itself is kind of like 70 to 100 feet away.
So specific. 7,200 feet.
70 to 100.
Okay.
So,
So it's quite far a ways in. So you have to try and sneak your way in to kind of get into range to stick to one. Like this dragon, you've read up a bit. You're well read.
I don't act it.
This looks, if not an old, a pretty old dragon.
Okay.
It's not young in enemies, it's big. And it has quite a big horde. And you know that, dragons usually, when they get a big horde, they get really powerful. And they get more powerful the older they are as well.
You feeling strong, Nimil?
I mean, I do feel a little bit mischievous, but not with a dragon.
When don't you feel mischievous anyway? Any ideas?
We could talk to it?
Oh yeah, they're very reasonable. All mythology says that dragons are reasonable.
Yeah. I mean, it hasn't noticed you.
Is the door big enough for the dragon to come through?
Definitely.
Yeah. Is there anything else in the cabin, like...
Loads of shit. Like, you look around. Roll me a perception.
That's 23.
So yeah, you do like embedded in the walls and on this kind of mound the dragon is sleeping on. You just know that it's a shit ton of frozen gold and stuff. The more you look around, it's like pretty much coated in the walls, the floor. You just see the glitter of gold and jewels. You see some swords embedded in the eyes. It's a massive hoard, but it's all buried within a thick layer of ice.
Why do I not have my burning hands this time round? Did I leave them at home?
You didn't prepare the spell.
No.
Is it like a solid cavern, or is there like another way out?
It does not appear to be another way out.
I have pyrotechnics. Man, if we're going in hard here.
last episode of this campaign, because we died to fucking white dragon. Wait, I'm a bard. Can I seduce the dragon?
You can certainly try.
Nah, I think we're fine.
So you don't want to fight the dragon?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the door behind the bar.
Are you closing the door to the dragon?
I don't know if he is. I'm at least going to the door behind the bar.
I've learned my lesson from the door of flames, so I'm going to close this door.
This closed. You go to the door behind the bar.
Yes.
Go to open it, and in front of you, you see.
The dragon again.
Would have been funny, but no. You see an expansive black void. It's darkness. And it takes your eyes and then you start making out little pinpricks of light. And kind of nebula looking gases flowing around in this thick miasma of stuff. And right ahead of you, you see a small island with what appears to be looking like a door frame straight ahead of you across this massive gap.
I'm gonna take a ball bearing and throw it in to see if there's like a floor or something.
How many ball bearings do you have? How many did he get from Rat Tail?
It was like half a bag, wasn't it?
I can't remember.
Because
You have more than enough.
Yeah.
No.
Shuck it in and it just goes.
Is it floating? Or
Roll me a perception.
that is 12.
Do see it kind of falling and just keep on falling. You kind of manage to catch it far down. Then it disappears in the blackness again. There is kind of like a little stone ledge you can step on from the door, but it's kind of just like a stepping stone type of thing.
Do you have a rope?
Ooh. I have a holy symbol.
Why do you have a holy symbol?
I don't know.
Where did you get holy
I
symbol?
don't know where I got that from. I don't know why I have it. I don't want it.
From background, I think? Aren't you like an acolyte and that's why?
I don't know, man. Doesn't fit with mine. Okay, I don't have that. I don't know. What's a manacle?
It's handcuffs, please.
Oh.
Why do you have manacles?
I don't know. Why do you have all this stuff? They just gave me these things.
You have a steel mirror?
Yeah, I don't need that. I'm gonna get rid of some of these things. I don't.
Wait,
Can I just throw some of this stuff into the void?
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna just do that.
I'm just gonna double check one thing. Hermit. Do you get it from that? Maybe.
Yeah, what do you throw?
Alright, well, I'm gonna keep my handcuffs. I quite like that. My steel mirror, which has been weighing me down this whole fucking journey, I'm throwing it away.
It goes flying off into the void.
I'm reading the description of the thing. It sounded quite useful, actually.
You fucking idiot.
Alright.
Well, now it's gone.
Okay.
Roll me a perception.
You're gonna see if I can catch a glimpse of something off the mirror? Okay.
You too.
6.
Uh,
Do you want me to add my perception maybe?
yeah.
Yeah.
+2.
+2.
8.
Yeah.
You don't see anything catching off the reflection of the mirror, but you do hear this kind of deep, almost like whale noise. It kind of reverberates all around you, like a massive creature's voice. You imagine it being somewhere behind the door, but you can kind of look around it to see. It's kind of interesting. If you peek your way out, the door is just a door frame. You look around it, you see more of this void. And you see this big shape behind it, like a gas formation. Impossibly big. It's moving slowly across. It looks massive where you're standing. And then you realize, holy shit, that might be really far away. How big is it up close? Going out, you do feel kind of a tug in your clothes going upwards. As you cross the threshold, gravity doesn't really hold you. You're still you're still standing still, but you do feel kind of weightless. You're not floating away.
I didn't need to throw that away then, did I? There's no weighing on me anymore. So, but things still fall down.
Yes.
So objects don't still have a...
Here's like some things fall, or something doesn't.
Okay.
Try to jump to the other side.
I'm gonna try to jump to the other side.
Right.
How bardy of you.
Speaking of Bardy, I'm gonna use Bardic Inspiration on him.
Alright, so you have a D6 to add to a roll. Do.
I'm gonna like with both arms and go
Alright,
upwards. No, like
long jump.
yeah, a bit like a long jump. Yeah.
Alright, so go for leap. And what is your intelligence modifier?
3.
Right, so you move 10 plus the way your modifier in speed. So you start floating upwards, and you realize that your force of will is the thing moving you forward, not your momentum.
For fuck's sake.
You're kind of like, I can make myself move forward. And as you had that thought, you start moving forward instead of the momentum you running and jumping.
Okay. So it's through will.
Yes.
Okay.
You move in this space through sheer force of will,
I'm standing here watching him like...
kind of floating forward.
Do I have
It's
any?
not going fast.
Well, I don't know where I'm going. Where am I going?
To the door frame?
There is like this little island.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get on the island.
Yep.
The imperialist that I am.
It takes you a little bit, and you kind of approach this island. And as soon as you will yourself land, you do. This is the door frame with the door.
I'm gonna try and open the door.
I mean, I'm still standing on the other side. I'm like, that went well. So I'm gonna do what he did and do like a little bit of a running start and jump.
Yeah. So what is your intelligence modifier?
+0 if I recall correctly. Yeah.
As you jump, you get this realization as well, like, yeah, my force of will move me, and it's moving slow as fuck. Kind of tumbling.
I'm gonna see if I, like, do I realize that I control my movement?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at my hand and imagine, like, make my hand bigger.
Your form does not change.
Damn it. Worth a try. Okay, so I join Edius on the island.
Yep. After a quarter to an hour to half an hour, is moving across this expanse. Not as gracefully as you, but kind of like tumbling in a way, like.
Is he still soaked in tequila?
He is.
What an experience.
Yeah.
I bet that we get to the bar when we go through the door frame.
Yeah, I bet too. Well, what other choice do we have? You want to dig down or what?
No, I mean this looks fine unless we want to go for the big creature.
I partially want to. Should I detect his thoughts, or is that just a waste?
I mean, we don't know how far away
Yeah,
it is. I'm pretty sure we're not 30 feet from it.
And I think now we should try going through the door.
Yeah.
You open the door, and much like you expected, You enter through the front door of the big bar. However, it's much smaller this time. It's kind of like smush. Like, it looks like, you know, when you take a picture and then the Photoshop, you just kind of crop it down. Not using the angle tool, just the sides of it. Kind of like, so everything looks kind of smushed and elongated.
How do we look?
You look the same.
Okay.
These walls has kind of been smushed up. So you see the door here, but it's like this wide and really long. The door behind the bar does look normal though. You do find a bottle. It's also kind of smushed and elongated.
Is it like Galliano?
Yeah. Pretty much.
Well, I guess with that shape, what I'll do is I get my bar blade. I still have it in my hand for whatever reason in my pocket, and I'm going to try to saber the bottle.
Yeah. Roll an attack.
15.
The cord goes.
Cool. I'm going to drink from the bottle. If there's
Yeah.
anything left.
It is rum.
Cool.
Make a Constitution save.
10 was 0.
You get a little bit like, oof, that's some strong rum. But you're fine from that. You're a bit tipsy,
Okay.
but you're not piss drunk.
I realise now that I can't close the bottle, so I can't bring it with me.
Yeah.
I'm going to offer some to Nimil. See if he wants a Long Island iced tea with his.
In point of reference, you do see a crumbled and stretched cat.
I'm gonna take a swig from the rum.
Yep. Roll me a Constitution save.
That is 14.
Yeah, you're good.
Can I open like the stretched door?
Not this stretched door, but this door is kind of still mostly good shape. You can open it.
And this door is not there.
No.
Okay, well then you do your thing.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go open the door that I'm able to open.
Yes. And you do come up into the kitchen. It's also kind of stretched so far. You have the door right in front of you that led to the well, and a door to your immediate right.
I'm gonna go to the right.
The door opens up to a cozy little house. Like the immediate thing, as soon as you open the door, the smell of like herbs and spices just hits your nostrils, as well as the light is kind of like you know golden hour in the sun. It's very warm orangey light, and it opens up to a small but cozy kind of. It looks like a shop. There's shelves with books and knickknacks on it, and kind of glancing about, you see like old wooden furniture put up next to the door, and it looks kind of like a sitting area where you can sit and have tea. And you see another kind of thick oaken door and a window, and looking out, you see a garden and this forested area.
Nothing of this makes sense.
No, try the other door. I'm going to try the other door.
You open the door and you do see the well and this kind of little outside area, and you see in the distance, before when you were in the well, you saw behind the kind of dark iron fence, you saw Strandhold, the city you were from. Now it's just a massive storm roiling around in darkness, and you see this well in front of you.
Is it like us to jump down the well, or is it more like us to go to the cabin and inspect the cabin?
I have an idea.
Neither, apparently.
So, it feels like we're going in circles, but I think we're going in a straight path. So, if we go back all the doors back, then we're gonna come back to the beginning.
Why do you want to go back to the beginning?
I was thinking of feeding Bob and Lemmy to the dragon.
What's that going to achieve?
We become friendly with the dragon. Dragons are really magical, so maybe we can get the fuck out of here.
I could have just given it cheese. I need to feed it skulls.
Because it probably likes skulls more than old cheese.
Oh, I have Olivons too.
Old Wolfons.
Yeah. Why don't you just pick up the fucking cat and offer it the cat to the...
Meow, 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 meow.
That's a fair point.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, we'll take the crumbled, tequila-soaked cat.
A long,
cat.
stretched cat.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to flambe in front of the dragon. See if we get there. Okay, so we're picking up the cat.
Yep, you have the. You can summon one of you can write down a dead cat in your inventory. Dead stretched cat. As you approach the door leading back to the void you're going through, it is just boarded up.
So we can't go back now. So how many doors? How many options do we have now? We have the door.
You have 2 doors. You can either go to the well or the warm kind of. The door is still open. You're kind of standing here. You hear kind of like bird tweets from that door. And in front of you had a well with the kind of rolling stone.
Which one do you think he predicted us to go down, Marco?
I think we're gonna go to the cabin.
Yeah, we're gonna go to this have a nice little vacation away. I'm actually gonna grab him by the arm like you do and skip ahead into
Roll me a
this.
perception for you.
18.
6.
As you're standing there pondering, you see like gnarled hand approaching up from the well.
Again.
Close the door, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna grab him by the arm. We're gonna skip merrily into the cabin.